Hey, welcome back, guys. Dragon in the afternoon. It is 2 o'clock on a Friday.
Friday.
Yeah. The weekend's getting ready to start, and it is Valentine's Day.
Yep.
So
if you have any chance of getting laid tonight, you better get your girl something.
Oh, yeah, that is for damn sure. If you have any chance. And if
you don't, it's going to take any chance out for at least a month.
Yeah, because next month is blowjob and steak and blowjob day.
Steak and blowjob day.
Yeah, so
you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that. Yeah, I missed it last year. I was so pissed. I was so fucking pissed, man.
And trust me, they'll remember if you didn't get them something on steak and blowjob day.
Oh, yeah, and your girl knows it's steak and blowjob day, but they ain't going to say shit until you mention it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're not going to hear the end of it.
Yeah, a couple years ago, man, I told Michelle, I'm like, it's coming. She's like, I bought a steak and all that. I didn't say shit. And the next day, I realized it. I was like, oh, no. She's like, oh, I'll make you the steak, but you ain't get no blowjob. I'm like, fuck. Damn.
Fucking figures.
Fuck.
Damn it.
And what pisses me off is I always forget about it,
Yep.
So, well, that's just my luck,
Yep.
So, yeah, Valentine's Day. The love is in the air. I got a friend of mine that goes to Sugar Fire. You got to sign up, and they shut Sugar Fire down for the day, and they have this romantic thing at Sugar Fire. Well, this year they decided they weren't going to do it for some odd reason, and he had to find...
Wasn't in the air there.
Yeah, he had to... Yeah, no shit. Yeah, they do all this special meat and stuff for Valentine's. It's pretty fucking cool, the deal. She showed me pictures, and they have violinists in there, and pretty cool for Sugar Fire, barbecue place.
Yeah.
Well, make a long story short, they've been going there for the past 3 years, and this year they come in there and ask about it, and they said, check back with us, and we'll make a post about it, and they never did, and he went in there, and oh no. So he got reservations at a place. Couldn't get reservations anywhere. But he got reservations last week at a place, but they eat at 2:30.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Early.
At that point, I'm like, why didn't you just make her something to eat for dinner?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Of course, that gives you plenty of time to get home and get her buttered up for some sex, though.
Yeah, something. Fuck, I don't know, man. I mean,
maybe that's what they're thinking.
I don't know, man. I mean, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Yeah.
Who
knows?
Yeah, and on another front, my mom, I got some bad news, people. She slipped into a coma.
Yeah, that ain't good.
So now we're they're doing some procedures and stuff she's got an ear infection now. So they're doing some procedures. I had to sign off on they're going to test some fluids in her spine, which is really risky because you could get paralyzed,
Right.
And so we're coming up with a better plan, but now it's up to her to wake up. So it's when I seen her yesterday, I told them, I'm like, dude, she is very unresponsive, like she's in a coma. And they're like, well, we'll have the doctor come in and assess. And I'm like, pretty sure she's in a coma. And I was correct. So, but that's not a bad thing, people. It's not a bad thing.
No.
So, but it's not a good thing either. So I don't know what else is going on here. Well, on another note, we've been kind of saving this. So, if you wear New Balances,
kiss our ass.
Yeah, kiss our ass. Except Sean Murder Nova. Check out his new video.
You're exempt from that, Shawnee.
Yeah. Sean, even Aiden was making fun of him.
I know.
And I text Phantom, and he was dying laughing, and he's like, I told him what you said. And they listen to the show in the shop during the day, so yeah. In Sean's defense, okay, you need to know he's wearing nerdy shoes. He's had foot surgery. This man wore flip-flops his whole life. And,
yeah,
at NPK, they made him start wearing shoes, but he had foot surgery, and that just so happened is the shoe that kind of makes it's comfortable for him,
Yep. I get that.
You know, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he showed them motherfuckers on the camera too. I wear New Balances. He like
black and red.
Yeah, black and red.
Yeah, wear blue.
Yeah, and wearing a blue hat. Yeah, he even said, "I guess blue is my favorite color."
I got to either do something or I got to make me my favorite color.
Yeah. He said all of his hats are down in the race trailer down in Bradenton, and the only one he wore back was the baby blue one that matches the car. And hell, he had to look in the mirror. He didn't even know what he was wearing.
I know.
So, yeah, that video come out. I got to see it early, and I text Phantom, and I was dying laughing. He goes, "I told him what you said. You'd buy him a real pair of shoes." He said, well, how much money does he want to spend?
Oh, shit.
But yeah, he had that foot surgery. And, maybe they are comfortable for him,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you go to Walmart, your shoes are, they sell them at Walmart. I mean, you don't want to get your shoes at Walmart. You'll get made fun of.
Yep.
But yeah, they've been in business for over 100 years. It's just, there's a nerdy motherfucker that talks like Gomer Pyle that wears them that New Balance.
We're not a fan of.
Yeah, we're not a fan of. Yeah. He's obviously probably not a fan of us either.
Probably not now.
Like, man, you're wearing those shoes. You look like the Noid, from Domino's Pizza. As a matter of fact, I did see a picture of the Noid, and his shoes does have an N on it.
That's funny.
Yeah, motherfucker, the Noid, man, he's keeping an OG, man. Fucking wearing fucking nerdy shoes.
As I noticed, Phantom didn't show what he was wearing.
Fuck no, he didn't. He wasn't wearing any.
He wouldn't go fucking say what he was wearing.
He did tell me he's got some New Balances, but
because I think I've seen him in them before.
Yeah, but he's a shoe guy,
Yeah, he's a shoe guy, big time.
Yeah, so yeah, Sean, we're not making fun of you for wearing New Balances. We know you're old as fuck.
Aiden is, but we're not.
Yeah.
Aiden was calling you out.
Yeah, Aiden straight fucking told your ass out. And the other thing they were talking about in that video, and I have heard this, that in the algorithm of YouTube, if you cuss, your video's not being shown as much. And
it's basically the F word that they don't like.
Yeah, so we won't fucking be over there. So, I mean...
Nope. Our algorithm would be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to manually look up our shit. So, yeah, we've had a lot of people want to know why we're not posting the replays.
Yeah. That's why.
Well, because we're live radio, people. We're digital radio. If we say it now, unless you record it, which we have caught people recording and posting it up.
Right.
We're not mad at you for doing it.
No.
But according to the algorithm, the more I say fuck and whip your dick out and swing it around, I don't think you're going to get much views and get AdSense.
No.
But I do got a little bit of news for you guys.
What's that?
So, unlike another unpopular auto mechanic show, here, I believe it's in about a month or 2 months, okay? Let's give it 2 months. You will be able to go to Vizia TV or Roku TV and listen to Stylin Radio.
Good.
That deal is done. So you can go to the Stylin channel. We've got 3 network channels that are going on there. Some of them will be we're all car related, but
right.
One is dedicated just for the station,
Mm-hmm.
which will be having drift videos and 24 hours a day. What we're doing on this radio station, there's videos and stuff that will be playing. So for an example, like on Sunday when we do Low and Slow Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of hydraulic videos. Fast Friday, when we do that segment for 3 hours with the music from Fast and Furious and quotes and stuff, you'll be seeing behind the scenes, which we have a lot of footage that people's never seen. We've been saving forever. We're going to post up and you'll be able to watch it. And then in the afternoon show, we may try this thing to where, and I'm not saying we're going to do it, but we may, that in the corner of the screen you might be able to see us here at the studio, but then you'll be seeing videos and all kinds of stuff. Somewhat like a video mix upon what we're talking about. So
they don't want to see our ugly asses all day long.
yeah. I ain't making fun of Jimmy. We got to get a wide angle lens for Jimmy. That's mean. I'm sorry. It was just.
It's true though.
I mean, man, brother, I'm
He's
sorry.
my
I didn't
big.
mean to make fun of you.
Oh, that's funny.
One day I had to
Even I got a big head.
yeah. One day I had to show Jimmy was standing in front of me, and I was looking down at my phone, and I'm like, man, it got dark awful fucking quick, and I looked up in Jimmy's shadow. I was in Jimmy's shadow.
Smart ass.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Jimmy's lost a lot of weight though.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot more.
But the old story, fat guy in a little mini truck,
Yep, that's me when I get out of my truck at work, ain't it?
Yeah.
That guy in a little truck.
Yeah. Except if he's driving a Tahoe or something like that, he looks at home. But
the worst part is that extended cab S10, I fit in it just fine.
oh really?
I fit in that thing like I do a Tahoe.
No shit.
Because it's extended cab and the seats all kick back into the back part.
Got that little extra room. See, I drive close to the steering wheel because I've always been a single cab guy, but I have to have like 12s or 15s in a box behind the seat that just don't fucking fit.
Yeah, they never fit in a single cab.
Yeah. See, I learned this trick a long time ago. You could take your factory seat brackets and there's a pin in it, and you could pop that pin out and slide them even farther forward.
Oh, God.
And you could put a big enough box in the back to put 2 15s in there and pack that bitch full of cotton. But I prefer 12s because I get a little bit more leg room,
My 89 single cab I had, the last one I had, it was a convertible.
Mm-hmm.
It was a single cab convertible. And I had 2 ports all the way through from the cab to the bed.
Okay.
And then my 2 12s sat back there in a box in the bed.
Yeah, so you have more air room.
Mm-hmm. And it'd be pretty hard for a convertible.
I tell you what, I never was a porting guy. And when I say this, just bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
I was in high school. It had to have been my senior year. And before that, I was not into porting. I've heard I've seen other trucks do it, and I've seen it, and it sounded like shit to me, except my buddy's Toyota. And my Lord, this thing, he had 12-inch Legacy, that you go to the auto swap meet, and you know the one I'm talking about, and it's like $10 subs, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
you blow one, $10 later, you got another one back in there.
Yeah, he bought a bunch of these motherfuckers.
They had some amps too, but the amps weren't that great.
Yeah, the amps weren't great, but he had a Orion amp, an HCCA amp, and he had these 12-inch Legacies. And I want to say there were 6 or 8, and he had them staggered in the bed. And then he had a Checkmate tonneau cover, but he put the pins in it, like where you put the key in it and lock it. He had 3 on each side to lock that motherfucker down and seal it, right?
Yeah.
And he had that bitch ported, and the way he did the port, he did it out of metal, like thick metal. Like, it was like 1/4-inch steel plate that ported into the truck, and then he booted it, and then he used the great stuff and sealed it.
Yeah.
My God, you couldn't keep a fucking rearview mirror in this fucking truck.
Nope.
And it was like, boom, I mean, fucking, you could see the roof, go up. And when I mean up and down, it's like, when it would pull the vacuum, you can see the roof come down a little bit and then pop back up. Not a whole lot, but if you knew what you were looking at, you're like, holy shit, the doors would suck in, come back out, suck in, come back out. Yeah, after that, I was into porting. Because now I've seen it done to where it works.
Yep.
And, he'd blow a sub. No big deal. Fucking, I'll shove another one in there.
Another one sitting in the closet, pop it in.
Yeah.
Kind of like us with our bags.
yeah, it's just like an airbag. I blew one, fucking fix it. Yeah, I
Got a
don't.
line behind the seat, got a bag at home.
Yeah, I don't mind blowing bags. It's the front ones that drive me nuts. You know,
Yeah.
if it's on a bracket, it ain't so bad. But when it's got the cup and it sits up in there, and I mean, I'm a pro at taking the shit apart. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
On the side of the road, yeah. You
yeah,
pop the fuckers right out, right back in,
yeah,
you know.
I can do it in fucking 15 minutes. I mean,
Yep.
I'm like, time me. I'm like the Christmas story.
I can change the bag quicker than I can change the tire.
Yeah, I'm like the Christmas story. You know. Oh,
Yep.
blew a bag. Oh, time me. And got the little mini jack out and a back one. To me, if you blow a bag in the back, it's not too big of a deal because you have the other one, you know.
Yeah, it'll hold you up usually.
Yeah, it'll generally hold you up unless you're going around a corner and you kind of dump it in a 3-wheel, you know.
So you can get a good 3-wheel though.
Yeah,
When you...
yeah, exactly. But if you blow a front one, yeah, and you know any cars or trucks that we bagged at the shop, I made like a little first aid kit, so you know it had some it had quick lines in it, you know, straight lines in case you blow a line.
Lines and fittings, yeah.
Yeah, and I made up a little kit, and I didn't even charge the customers for this, you know. I was just like, just in case, you know.
Right.
Had the little cutter in there, so you know you can cut the line straight, and
Well, shit, if you drive it a lot, you got to have that shit.
yeah, because I'm telling you, it'll fucking happen. Like I don't care how much of the frame you cut out. That fucking bag will find a way to rub on something, or something will get in there, or something will get in there. So
something foreign will get in there, like a rock or something, and
or I got a better one. A guy come into the shop and blew a front bag, and I never. When I tell people this, they're just like, seriously, you're not gonna believe what was stuck in there that popped the bag.
What was it?
The end of the fucking garden hole. It was the sprayer.
Oh, I used to work at a tire shop,
and I don't know how he got that in there. You know,
exactly.
You know, he must
had to have bounced in off the road or something.
Well, I think what happened is he said that he was washing his truck, and he got a phone call, and he went ahead and left, and maybe the hose got wrapped around the wheel.
Oh yeah,
and it popped the sprayer off of it, and the sprayer fucking got wedged in there, and he kept driving it and was caught in there, and of course he probably shut the water hose off. But he said he couldn't find it, like somebody yanked off the end of his fucking hose. He thought one of the kids did it. And big as shit. We got that thing in the air, and I'm like, what the fuck? So
when I was young, I worked at a rim shop.
Yeah.
And this lady came in, this old lady came in her Cadillac, and she had somebody put spare on her car for her, and she wanted her tire fixed.
Okay.
And I grab it out of the trunk, and I start to roll it over, and I hear it go tink on the ground. I was like, ooh, there's something in it. I roll it up. It's somebody's hitter.
Oh, no
straight
shit.
to the freaking tire. Somebody's fucking hitter pipe. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Somebody was running from the cops and threw their hitter out the window and
tossed that shit out the window.
Grandma ran over and got stuck in the tire. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I just
She's
see
like,
that.
What is that? I said, it's a piece of pipe. One of the other mechanics was laughing.
we had one in you know, at my shop, I mean, I'm not saying we're mechanics because we're really not. We're auto customizers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then somebody, would have a problem and we try to help them. And my favorite one, it was like a toy, like a kid's toy was shoved in the fucking tire. And obviously some kid threw it out the window and this guy fucking ran over and fucking poked into the fucking rim. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is a fucking kid's toy.
That's not piss you off if you have a $500 fucking tire on something, you know?
Yeah, and yeah, the rim that the guy had was a 22, and that was back when, this was back in the day when the 22-inch tires were, 22s and 24s were ridiculous in price.
Mm-hmm.
They were like several $100, and you know.
That's before eBay.
yeah, that's before TireBuyer.com, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just so people know, and they can get almost any tire, 18-inch and below, go to Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, seriously, I own StylinMotorsports.com. We sell tires, Toyos, all Nittos, everything. But we can't beat their prices. But generally, people, when they order rims from us, they order it all together, so they don't care, you know.
Right.
So,
They were the rim and tire packages.
yeah, and I mean they are a few bucks cheaper. But I remember we had this one guy. He had 24s, and he's like, man, I can't afford all 4 tires. He goes, man, can I buy one at a time? And I'm like, well, you can, but you really need a matching set. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So he saved up money and bought the front too.
I've had to do that before.
Yeah. That's what he did. I know some 4-wheel drive guys that do that.
Mm-hmm.
4-wheel drive, them big fucking 35s and 38s. Them motherfuckers,
Mm-hmm.
$1,200 a tire. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they're higher now.
Oh, they're higher now than that. A buddy of mine's got a set of 44s that are used on wheels, and a guy tried to buy him off the other day, and he told him $3,000.
Oh yeah, and that's a going rate.
They're used, but they've never been on the road. They've been sitting on this truck in a storage facility for a year, and he said $3,000, and he said that's losing money, but they're used now. I was like, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a set of 42s, Black Bears,
Mm-hmm.
and they were on Marketplace, and I saw them as $4,200, and I was reading the comments. God damn, blah blah. I'm like, Black Bears, that's $10,000 in tires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just because they're made in Canada, blah blah blah. I tell you what, I've had several buddies have those Black Bear tires.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's the last tire you're going to buy. They don't wear out.
No, they last for a long time. They ride a little rough, but
Yeah, they got that. They got that wom wom wom.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're mudding and shit like that, they don't wear out. I mean, fuck, look at the balloon tires from back in the 80s and 90s.
I know.
Those pop up. They don't make. Well, they kind of make them now, but they kind of don't. But I saw a set of Firestones that come up, and they were. I think they were 40s, and the balloon tires, and like you would have like on a mini monster truck or something. And
yep.
Back in the day, those were like $15,000, and somebody had 5 of them on Marketplace for $5,000, and they weren't on there long.
No.
But see, here's the thing: you can get these the new rims, and like the TSI, wheels that, for these lifted trucks, and the fucking tires. I've seen tires $10,000 a piece.
Yeah, isn't that stupid?
Because you have a 28-inch rim. I'm just like,
and then if you got to lift the dually, you got 6 of them.
Oh God. Yeah. Probably the reason why you don't see so many
wheels,
lifted dualies.
6 tires.
You see lifted dualies, but you don't see as many as there probably should be.
No.
Well, fuck, I can't afford those extra 2 tires and rims. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's for sure.
I mean, but on that note, guys, we're going to go right back into music. It is dragging in the afternoon, keeping you awake on Valentine's Day. And if you ain't got your significant other something, you better stop by CVS or Walgreens or you're fucked. You're going to have to...
Yeah, because you're either going to have to get your old lady something, or you're just going to stop by a bottle of Jergens because you're going to need it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. You better get used to your hand, buddy. You beat me to it.
He's going to get some love tonight.
Yeah. Oh, man. On that note, man, we'll be right back.